Oh, thank God. Welcome to the tree. I'm glad I'm back. Right, so this is what's happening energetically, right? Stay with me and you'll understand. This morning, right, it started off, and I've done a post on my other page, Crazy or Not, right? And it started off with the train, right? And suspicion set in. Do you know what I mean? It was like every day this week I rang someone a cab to go to the train station, and and then I go on TikTok, and the first thing I see is something to do with trains, right? So the suspicion was there, and once you start with one thing that triggers you, do you know what I mean? Because then the, then I was flagging something that everybody's moaning about, everybody's up in arms about some person, and it's about trying to flag something about children. And when you look into it, right, on the children thing, it doesn't have grooming. Why doesn't it have grooming? Or I couldn't find it anything there, right? But what I'm saying is, once you start getting these, you know, you get a slew. You know what I mean? As you're scrolling, you get a slew of triggering things, and 2 hours later, um, of commenting right on all walk cackadoodle as I call it. Um, Not only are all my emojis like all over the place that I've been using, um, my actual emojis are like this. And I'm thinking to myself, I am so tired of it all, this walk shit. And this is, you know, this is what happens, and it's happening. It's like law of attraction. It's not only happening on social media, but in our personal lives too. And each soul, we've got to remember that each soul is where it needs to be. And I should have been focusing on my own soul and what I enjoy doing. And that's why I'm back here, thank God. We can't keep falling for people's bullshit. I mean, information needs to be out there, and everyone's doing a great job with it, and we can't just ignore these things, and we need to support people who are bringing things to the light. But there is a time to realize when you've been dragged into a negative rabbit hole. Your vibes are attracting the same vibes in a vicious cycle, and you've got to get yourself balanced. 2 hours at least it was, 2 hours TikTok, right? And then I caught myself and I pulled out of it. This is, you have to detach from it. I mean, I don't belong in them timelines. And this is what I'm saying. Here's what it means when they're not, when the saying goes, it's not good or bad that's happening to you, because the title of this, falling for it, right, it set me off on a whole other what I keep falling for personally, and that can't be bad, can it? See, the Nine of Wands, it talks of you can be tired, and it talks about suspicion as well sometimes. And there she is. She's all them ones are behind her now, and she's still holding one, because none of us are perfect. We all get dragged in. It's recognizing and pulling yourself out and detaching from it. Do you know what I mean? That's doing the work. But her intuition will sort it out. It's just a pause. That's all it is. If this is happening to you or happens to you, just take a minute, ground yourself. Nothing is bad. It's all for a reason, because there is no coincidences.